Hi there, so great win for us today, beating Liverpool 3-2. Your thoughts on the game?
Yeah, I think quality win. Personally speaking, I was nervous before the game. Obviously winning against teams that were expected to beat is one thing, but beating Liverpool is another. For that second half, I feel like the performance was extraordinary. Just saw the XG as well. I think we had over 3 expected goals compared to today. I think 0.8 or something like that. Just shows the performances, and if we keep our 11 fit, I think we could do big things this season.
Yeah, I mean, I mirror it. Like, it was, I don't know, difficult. Like, first half, not massively impressed, but like we come out second half, same thing we do like all the fucking time at the minute. No, mate, we're doing big things this season. If we're on top, I was saying this, if we're on top by the World Cup, we're doing big things this year. Honestly, huge things this year. I don't care about City. I mean, City doing things. Haaland, I don't get. Leave that boy alone. Like, we are doing big things this year. See you later, Haaland.
Okay, so started the game so well. Martinelli getting an early goal. What a performance of him today. Got a goal, an assist. He was all over the place.
Yeah, I think at the start there was a lot of comparison with Diaz, and there was actually a one-on-one foot race with him today. I think that summed up his performance. The way he won that and won actually the game for us as well. I think with Martinelli, it's always a case of can he go down to the next level, and the fact that he's shown that already is just crazy. It's just his work rate as well. He's just only going to get better. I think what is he, 21 years old. Obviously got a point to prove to get back into Brazil squad. So yeah, I just feel like what a performance has won us a game.
Yeah, and our other superstar winger, Xhaka, great from him today. 2 goals, a lot of pressure on that penalty, he put it away so well.
Remember that England game? Everyone remembers it. He missed that penalty, mate. As long as he does it for us, I honestly.
You know, since that game, he's scored every penalty, including a really high pressure one against Chelsea last season. I think another one today.
Yeah, I think that shows his character as well. Like every game, I think it was Man United as well. It's a big game as well. He scored a penalty there, and since then he's put it away. I was actually, I was speaking to him, I was sitting next to him, and I was quite scared. Whether one of his to actually step up, but he put it. Obviously, keeping enough power as well. Showed his confidence. I feel like the main thing with Arsenal is just keeping. A lot of people say Saka's Martinelli, yeah, that's true, but keeping Partey fit as well. I think his second half performance is so key. I mean, him and Granit Xhaka literally bossed the midfield. They understood when they had to stand off as well. Obviously, when they had to apply pressure, they did. I noticed a change in Granit Xhaka in the second half as well. He was actually a lot more pressing, and I feel like it was a change of mindset. Whereas in the first half, he was actually on to man-marking Jota. So I guess that was a change in Mikel's team talk as well, which was key. And I feel like that's another thing I wanted to mention with Mikel Arteta as well. He's like he's analysing games better and he's changing the way we play. A lot better than last year.
One thing we're forgetting, Saliba as well, mate. Honestly, Saliba is on another level, mate. He's
got a song for every reason.
He delivers on a daily basis.
I think there was actually a moment where he nearly scored an own goal today as well. Mate. But it's just the overall performance, right? You can't just judge him based on one moment. It's more so the whole thing. So based on that, it's just obviously you've got a great team. And the best thing about it is any mistakes today will be forgotten tomorrow because they're young. And that's the biggest thing. Like someone like Van Dijk make a mistake now will be judged upon that. If Saliba makes a mistake, 1 year, 2 years down the line, that will be out of his game. So based on that, it's amazing.
Yeah, he's a great player. And Tomiyasu came into the team today at left back. Arteta decided to put him in instead of Tini. He done really well, so much so they had to take Salah off.
I've got a question for you. What foot is he? What foot is he? That's my question. Like, he receives on his left and he's playing left back.
Yeah, mate, he's playing so well. Man. And the fact that, I mean, he said to me at some point, which for me personally, that is such an achievement. Like, they take Salah off. Yeah. Like, why are they taking Salah off? Like, you want to win the game? No, they're trying to draw the game. That's exactly what he said to me.
Like the fact that Klopp went shut up shop when he brought on Konate, he brought on Gomez, brought on Fabinho. They're all thinking, no, let's get the draw now. And how long can we say that? As in, we haven't said that for ages when it comes to Emirates as well. I know it's a fortress now. But back to your Salah point, I think Tomiyasu is just... He's another weapon that Arsenal have. And I feel like he's actually too good not to play. You know, the way he receives on his left, plays on his left, he's playing left back or left centre back for Japan. And then when he plays for Arsenal on the right hand side, he's playing right foot, like you just can't understand it. And Thiago would have had a great game against anyone else. You see the balls that he's playing, but Tomiyasu, his duels every single time won it.
Yeah, it was outstanding. So who would you give your man of the match to today?
It's
tough one.
Tough one.
I think I've got to give it to Martinelli. The fact that he took off Matip took off Trent. That's 2 right-sided players on their side. I know Xhaka scored 2 goals, but Martinelli essentially won us the game.
Personally, it'd be Xhaka. I think for me, it'd be Xhaka.
And even Saka's goal, Martinelli assisted
exactly,
that.
Exactly.
So,
it's mad.
We're now 9 games in, 8 wins. I know we were speaking earlier, you were saying you're very confident we're going to do well this season, but a lot of people have been questioning us, saying we've not really played anyone, but we've won our last 2 games, which were difficult games.
Yeah.
So how do you see like our season looking now? Where do you think we can finish?
I mean, you're right. We haven't beaten anyone, right? We've always beaten people that are below us, and you know, like we can't beat anyone else.
Deliver.
No. It's an ironic answer, right? The fact that we've only beaten people below us, obviously first, like we can't do anything more. We've beaten Liverpool, we've beaten obviously Tottenham as well. Man United, we played well.
Like I mean, everyone loves beating Tottenham. Everyone loves beating.
I mean, we always beat Tottenham. You're right as well, and it's just more so the sake of you don't win leagues or you don't get into Champions League places by beating just the smaller teams. You have to beat the big teams as well. And the main thing for me was the performances. So in my United game, I actually came out and said, if Martinelli's goal counted, that would have been totally different, right? So based on that, we've actually performed in every single game, and it's been different performances. Palace, obviously away, you know, we showed that we could grind out results, and after that we just clicked and scoring, I think, nearly over 2.5 goals per game, which is amazing. So overall speaking, I feel like it's been very, very positive, and I think it won't get better. As fans, it won't get better than this.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, the fact that we're now, like, I don't know, we come behind, but we're still just attacking. Like, that's something we have not had in a very, very long time. So the fact that, like, I don't know, we're attacking that. I mean, every single time we concede, I'm looking at you thinking, at the same time, we're still just attacking.
He's right.
Nearly down that right hand side. I mean, it's looking so good.
Yeah, as in, like, it's a mentality as well. Like, I think it was the Leicester game. I remember them scoring a goal and then straight away Xhaka scoring as well. And I think that's the mentality that we kept on going.
Well, that's another thing to bring up as well. I mean, we've barely spoken about Xhaka, but at the same time, just constant deliveries, mate. I mean, Partey's obviously like phenomenal, and like everyone's known now about like Atletico for a long time. So, but I mean, the fact that Xhaka is just delivering on a constant basis, like,
captain's performance, right?
Exactly.
That's what he's doing. He's not even captain performing. I think again,
and he's believing in himself again. That's what I think.
Yeah, 100%. I think the main thing with Granit Xhaka as well, just touch on that really quickly, is tactically. You won't get a better player than him tactically, right? Yeah. Obviously, you can get players that are better than him in terms of what he's producing, and maybe a bit quicker on the turn, especially playing left centre mid, right? But tactically, he understands the game so well. Mark my words, in 5 years, 10 years time, Granit Xhaka will probably be a great manager.